Wait, Rookie, you're Crimson Resistance. I've got a Crimson Resistance-sized job with your weird name on it.
Crimson is like the red version of black. And I was told once that resistance is never futile. So, sure, I'm in.
Because you've shown such promise by happening to walk by just now, I'm putting you on a vital mission. Recovering assets stolen from my shack/headquarters. Your first task is to retrieve a highly sensitive, mission-critical portrait. It's essential to the morale of Senior Command. Me! Move out to the order base and on the double! Now, you're probably wondering, how did some jerk breach Claptrap's ironclad Crimson Resistance defenses? Well, just this once, I had a tiny lapse in judgment. I wanted to have some friends over for dinner, but I didn't have enough food, or friends, so I posted an invitation to a potluck at my HQ. Then this big orange hothead showed up to my casual event in armor, stole my stuff, and didn't even stay for the marinated pressure glands I roasted. Criminal and rude.
So I just have to murder everyone and search him for the portrait?
Think of the naive optimism, Rookie. But Crimson Resistance business is never that simple. The portrait's actually inside a nearby depot. But you'll need a keycard to get in. And that keycard is conveniently located on the soon-to-be corpse of that jerk who stole my stuff. Find the jerk, terminate his command. Terminate! With extreme prejudice. I say to kill the guy in case that wasn't clear.
Easy. Can you guess what's next? Got the card. Time to hit the depot?
Correct! To the depot! You're showing remarkable initiative and independence, rookie, which kind of makes my whole job of ordering you around pretty pointless. So, stop doing that!
Yep, already added it to my to-do list.
Hey, what did I just say about independent thinking, rookie?
So, should I not?
Oh, now you want me to hold your hand. Because I will. Literally anytime you want. Anyway, when you're ready, use that key card on the entry console.
Too much fun! Swing and a miss. Console's busted.
All rookies in the Crimson Resistance must be resourceful in the field. Find another way in.
No, you think? I shouldn't just give up, defeated by... Son of a dick! A secret console!
You see? I knew you could do it! Never doubt me again! Now find that portrait!
Well, that's not super creepy. Damn, I take it back. I'd steal this portrait too.
Oh, Mad Moxie. She's an old flame, in the sense that she lit me on fire one time, and then another 5 times. Whew! Speaking of old flames, your next task is to salvage the speech processor of a former ally and fellow Claptrap unit, Veronica! Updates to the solar array!
Claptrap, this stuff hardly seems vital. A speech processor? A portrait?
Oh, pictures don't do Moxie justice. She's got it all. Brains, business sense, boundaries. We'd spend hours just talking. We've had some crazy times, I'd say. And then she'd say, I told you, you're banned for life. Don't make me set you on fire again. I think I was the only one who really got her. Or at least I tried. Most people just looked at her gazongas instead of listening to her gazongas. These clowns sure don't want you to get my stuff back. That or they're really bad hosts. There it is! The haunting voice of my sweet Veronica. Just out of reach. Behind that very thick wall. Huh. Well, a true Crimson Resistance member can overcome any obstacle. I am not sure how, but you'll figure something out.
Something involving that big-ass laser?
Rookie, you're a genius! Which makes me a genius for recruiting you. Now reposition the rest of the panels.
bad news. I think the blast fried that processor.
Oh, what? Pick it up, rookie! Try Robo-CPR! Give it one of your kidneys!
Yep, it's toasted. Literally. Sorry, bud.
No! Oh, I rebuilt Veronica from scratch to be my pal. And then, well, it turned out she had a say in that too, and she dropped me like a sack of skag turds. I'll bring her back anyway, would you? But before you do, I need you to retrieve one final item, rookie. A super valuable Crimson Resistance asset is being held at the tippy top of the facility. I would have rescued it myself, but apparently no one in the Order has heard of accessibility ramps.
As freaking if. So we're really just picking up the pieces of your past. Got it.
Sorry. Did you say something? I was still thinking about Veronica. See, after she dumped me, some scrapper bandits got to her and the voice box was all they left. She didn't like me, but she kind of was like me. When you haven't had companionship in a long ever, it's easy to get confused. I just wish making friends was as easy as mechanical engineering.
Yeah. That's why I'm more into Echo mixtapes than friends.
Actually, I was still talking. This whole dumb planet is new. No one knows about the cool stuff we did, and nobody has complimented my dancing. Oh, this is why I'm training you, rookie, to keep the legacy of Pandora alive. I think you and Rusnuggle will really hit it off. He's funny, unpredictable, insecure.
Oh, puke. They locked him in a toilet stall?
Oh, that was me. When I said I had a guy on the inside, I meant a guy I keep inside a toilet to prevent him from murdering me. I feed him regularly, though. Yeah, he's been in there a few months. I probably should have sent someone sooner, huh? Well, that's all right. Grab his mask. That's all I...
All right. So, where do you want all this junk you made me pick up?
Bring everything back to me. I've got big plans. Big Crimson Resistance plans. See, I'm gonna use all this stuff to make a shrine to Pandora and all the good times I had there. That way, it'll be like I never left my friends behind, and the Crimson Raiders are still kicking with a new name, and nothing bad happened, ever!
Claptrap, maybe it's time to let go of the past. Give Kairos a shot. There's gotta be joy for you here, too.
What? But dwelling forever in the faded vestiges of a lost and unreachable past is the best way to live! Everyone knows that! Don't you read? Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe it is time to let go. But how? Say, didn't you have a backstory or something I didn't listen to? How did you move on when you left it all behind?
Rage, violence, sad poems in my head, explosions.
That sounds nice, actually. Thanks for your help, Rookie. Sometimes there's just so much going on. It's all I can do to just stay afloat and... Hey, Gustavo! I have an idea! Oh, grab these 2 bombs and slap them on the raft with the stuff you recovered for me! I was saving this idea for a hilarious prank, but maybe this is better. Out with the old, in with the new, eh? All right, I'm ready. Rookie, shoot the bomb!
Yeah, suck on that, trauma!
I feel weird. Like there's a hole in me, but not the bullet kind. It feels achy and warm, and it stings, but in a good way. It's nice. It wasn't what I expected, but you still saved the day. Like the true Crimson Resistance Rookie I knew you could be. Thanks, Vex. You're a good friend. You're a good friend.
I feel different. Like, good different.
Anyone up for a challenge?
Sounds like I'll hate it. I'm in.
The famous Finway Cup starts right here. We got some swimming, some cycling, and some other stuff involving a doohickey and a thingamabob. You'll figure it out. Just be quick about it. Finish on time, and you win. Easy as pie.
Swim, cycle, doohickey, thingamabob. Got it.
Head to that starting line so we can get at it. On your marks. Get your skates. And go. All right, get to swimming and follow them flares.
So far, I don't hate it as much as I thought I would.
How about your speeder bike? Get to riding.
Whatever!
Come and say hi. Don't...
Damn it! I'm starting to hate how much I don't hate this.
We rip it again? Oh, that's so...
Well, I certainly don't hate winning. My heart and soul return. You lose.